And just don't forget to say next slide when you're ready to advance.
Okay, we should be good to go.
Hmm.
Yes, we're ready. We're good.
You're good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Got it, Kim?
You can start, Lumisha.
Okay. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our virtual town hall series. We are at part two in our employment series. We are so excited to have each of you joining us here today. We are so grateful for the opportunity that virtual learning and virtual time has given us to be able to still join together and do community outreach to all of you during the time of COVID 19. We do recognize that in this time of social distancing, we still want to continue our programming and making sure that we are bringing resources to the community. During the time of COVID 19, we have taken some time to talk about things that are actually impacting families. And so one of those things is employment. And we are so grateful for NC Works for joining with us as a partner to bring forth the resources that they have in the community to offer to families to help people get back to work. And we know that during this time, a lot of people are thinking about alternative ways that they can get back to work. And one of those ways is working from home. And so today we have dedicated this virtual town hall series to working from home opportunities. So we are very grateful again for our partnership with the High Point YWCA. And today we have joining us Ms. Priscilla Bravo. She is the YWCA's of High Point Women's Resource Center Director, as well as we have Mr. Thaddeus Shore, NC Works Center Manager, Sabrina Breeden, NC Works Next Generation Coordinator, and additional staff from NC Works here in Greensboro as well that we are so grateful for in joining us today. And we'll go ahead and get started. Just to talk a little bit more about the Partnership for Children, we are one of the local Smart Star agencies, in North Carolina. We are one of 75 that have dedicated ourselves to serving children and families from birth to age 5 to make sure families are ready for kindergarten and they have the tools necessary that they can succeed in life. So we are very grateful to all of the programs that we have that are provided through the state of North Carolina, including North Carolina Pre-K. We also have the Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, which is a free literacy program for children from birth to age 5, as well as the Smart Start programs that we are able to fund here in Guilford County that are doing great work all across Guilford County. Priscilla?
Yes, thank you, Lumisha. And I'm just really grateful for everyone that's joining us today. Thank you for your time. Um, and as Lumisha mentioned, I'm the Women's Resource Center Director here at the YWCA in High Point. My email will be at the end of the slides in case you have any questions or concerns regarding this webinar. Please feel free to get in touch with us with anything regarding our community here in High Point. Next. So as Lumisha mentioned, these are the top 8 remote supplemental jobs and relevant jobs that you can do from home for 2020. And as COVID-19 was declared a pandemic, business across the globe shut down their offices and transitioned their employees to remote work. One thing that we might see from COVID-19, though, is how remote work can be successful on a large scale. So it doesn't have to all be negative. We can find ways to do other things as well. Next.
One of the top jobs as well is being a virtual assistant. We've been hearing about these opportunities for many years now as companies are looking at ways to operate more efficiently and have individuals in place that can assist them with their jobs in a virtual remote situation. We provided for you some websites where you can check out some opportunities. One is upwork.com. Another is Zirtual.com, and then virtualassistantjobs.com. So if you have skills as an administrative assistant, and you're comfortable doing those types of roles virtually, you definitely want to check out these opportunities, and you see some of the duties that are typical: responding to emails, creating, distributing business related documents, responding to media and business inquiries, and much more. Priscilla?
Yes, delivery driver. It doesn't have to be only for food. Other companies have the need for delivery drivers in the triad, such as Advanced Auto Parts, Professional Transportation, Inc., or PTI, Keystone Automotive Operations Incorporated, Pella, O'Reilly's Auto Parts, Lowe's, and you can either go to their website or the ones that are listed here, Indeed.com, ZipRecruiter.com, or Glassdoor.com. And these are areas or places that are actually hiring right now here in the Triad.
And here you see opportunities. If you are interested in being a remote translator, there are several opportunities that are out there, and we do encourage you to research those opportunities. Here are just some. We have Syracom, Language Line Solutions, Language Service Associates, Voco Vision, and the Metropolitan Interpreters and Translators. So these are websites where you can find out about opportunities where you might be able to provide translation services to those companies. We know this is a high need as well, so definitely check out these opportunities as well.
Another great opportunity, it's freelance writer, which could be remote work or also like a supplemental to what you already have. Freelance writer, you can get paid per word or per article, it ranges from $25 per article or $1 per word. It can also be for magazines, newspapers, bloggers, websites, or anything that has writing material in it. Here are the sites that are beneficial for this. It's ProBlogger.board or the ProBlogger.com, Contena.co. Upwork, as mentioned earlier, has also a lot of opportunities there as well for freelance writing material. And then freelancer.com is a good one, and freedomwithwriting.com. You can also reach out to your local newspapers or the local news stations to seek opportunities to write for their websites, such as Fox 8, WFMY, or any other local newspapers and news channels.
Thank you, Priscilla. In this position, social media manager remote. Right now, I know this is a huge opportunity in providing social media services because many of our companies recognize that social media is the way to go. It's the way to reach tons and tons and tons of people at one time. So utilizing sites like Facebook, like Instagram, other areas of social media that are used frequently by users to get the word out about either their services, their products. This is a very, very high need area of working in social media. So you will see just a few opportunities here. Market America, just for an example, is currently hiring for a social media manager for health and nutrition. On LinkedIn, social media manager at Train Technologies. And you can also visit some of these sites at LinkedIn, Simply Hired, Career Builder, Upwork.com for hundreds and hundreds of listings. So we do encourage you, if you are familiar with social media, that is an interest of yours, you're very good at technology, you definitely want to check out this opportunity of social media managers or coordinators.
The next one is called Center Representative. This is a remote job opportunity, and it is recommended to have a landline because sometimes cell phones are not always reliable. And an advantage to this is that companies do train you as well as provide scripts for the work that you will be doing. And most of the cases that I've seen, there is a background check due to the nature of the job and the handling of customers' private information. So be prepared for that. And some of the sites are Sykes.com. You can also check out flexjobs.com and alorica@home.com.
It's a wonderful opportunities.
Mhm.
And also, as things are changing in the education field of seeing how things are going to go in the fall with children and getting back to school, we know that tutoring is also a high need, and so tutoring is a wonderful, wonderful work from home opportunity. We've included some sites here just as an example that you can check out. One is tutor.com. There's a local learning center here called Huntington Learning Center. Also, After School America, you see the email address there to contact them for opportunities, GTCC, looking for tutors there. And then another wonderful website, lessons.com. So these are all opportunities where you can check out where companies and agencies and local organizations are looking for tutors in different areas. And this is a wonderful work from home opportunity. A lot of people are providing tutoring services virtually now to students. So this is a wonderful opportunity, and we definitely encourage you to consider tutoring, even if you're wanting to volunteer. Volunteer with a local nonprofit agency working with students in tutoring. That's another wonderful way to still provide services virtually, but to still help and assist our students as they move forward during this time.
Yes, and I was on the other end of it, trying to get tutors for my son. So it's definitely good information out there. And if you don't want to be working for that, you can also, request their services, and they have really, really good ones. For Huntington, I have an experience with that, and so they're a great company. So I recommend it.
We just put that up one more time in case someone wanted to jot down the sites there.
Okay, and another great opportunity is transcriptionist. That could be remote, and also once everything gets back to normal, it's a good job as well, but it can also be done from home. What you do here is you convert voice and video to text. The pay varies from $15 to $35 depending on the type of work you'll be doing. There's three kinds: the general, the legal, and the medical. So legal and medical are paid higher, but secondary programs are needed to be able to perform these types of work for transcriptionists. You may need or not need to purchase transcription equipment, and it depends on the type. The training can be obtained through sites such as careerstep.com and transcribeanywhere.com. And I added another three sites. You can find opportunities at transcribeme.com, Fiverr with two R's at the end.com, and rev.com. Next.
Thank you for that information. And now we'll have a presentation from NC Works, Mr. Thaddeus Shore and his team.
Okay, I think he has an issue with the computer, had to restart automatically. If Sabrina, do you want to step in?
I can try. This is basically Thaddeus's baby, but we'll get through it. We're talking about working remotely at NC Works. We have come up with several different companies that you can go to working remotely. And if you want to move it to the next slide, we'll start the advantages of working remotely, or location is no longer an obstacle. And we know that in COVID-19, this is a great thing because there's no travel required. A lot of people are at home, so it's a wonderful thing. And we all pretty much have known that, as some of us have had to work remotely as well. So transportation, as we said, no issue. You save money on gas and lunch. And I know that since I've been remote, I probably only filled up gas in the car maybe 2 or 3 times in 3 months. Lunch, I don't know about lunch because I'm doing a lot of eating, but we're not going out to eat every day. Um, the job that you do is no longer restricted to a certain zip code or a state, because you can be working for a company in California while you're at home. So the possibilities are definitely unlimited. Your office attire is optional. Um, if you may wear a suit and tie, and we've seen some of those videos where they've just got the suit on and nothing but shorts on the bottom. But because you're working remotely, your dress is a little bit less. More than formal. So split shifts are sometimes available. I know in some of the work at home companies, you may be able to, like if you're a stay at home mom, you can maybe work while the kids are in school, and then stop. And maybe when they go to sleep at night, you can start back up. So there are split shifts that you can do. I have a girlfriend who has worked remotely for American Express for over 30 years. And when they left Greensboro, she's been working from home. And so she decided to work the night shift, which has really worked for her. So she's been doing from home for maybe 15 years now. So it really works for her. And because you can put it's a convenience for your schedule. Next slide. Thaddeus has looked up some of the companies with remote jobs, and I'm not sure if he was going to go exactly into these jobs and talk about them. I promise you, I'm not familiar with some of them, but I will do my very best. Appen, which is at appen.com, Lionbridge, and you all can see these. I don't know if I want to go through each one. Working Solutions, Kelly Services, EF Education First, Sykes, Concentrex, United Health Group, and I do have a niece who works at United Health Group and is a trainer, and she is stating that they are needing help right now, and that everything is being done virtual. So this is a great place to go to. Language Line Solutions, TTEC Jobs, and if you want to go to the next slide. Humana Healthcare is definitely another one that is definitely hiring for work at home, customer service and claims representatives. Cactus Communications, Aetna, another healthcare company that is also needing customer and service and claims workers from home. SAP or SAP, Amazon. Amazon is definitely looking for customer service individuals that can work remotely from home. I think I've had a couple of our participants who talked about they have applied with Amazon to work from home. We have Pearson, VMware, CrowdStrike, Kforce, Sodexo, and Parexel. We've got Gardner, Hubu Smart Digital Marketing, Sinos Health, Landy English, Lidos, Haynes and Company, Alight, Wells Fargo, and Wells Fargo is also looking for customer service individuals. Otho, Cisco, Paylocity, and Paylocity is who we use as far as our payroll, and they are looking for reps for that as well. Boldly, Ultimate Software, and again, Sodexo. Citizens Bank is also looking for customer service. Kforce, Affirm, Apex Systems, To Serve, HashiCorp, and A Place for Mom. Grand Canyon University. I think we already said Parexel. CareCentrix, CVS Healthcare is also looking for customer service reps as well. Kaplan, Invitae, and next slide. Wayfair. Wayfair we know is the furniture company. Of course, they need customer service. Individuals, CSI companies, Johnson & Johnson. Aerotech, which is in aviation, ADP. Achieve Test Prep, Liberty Healthcare, American Express, and I just talked about American Express. My girlfriend's been working there for 15 years remotely. Novartis, XL Services, Government CIO, Cashi is CACI International. Here he is, he's coming back. That is what we've done. I pretty much just kind of talked about the different companies that you have up here, and I'll let you take it from here. I didn't know if you wanted to go through each one of them and what they do.
Okay. How far did you get?
We're at the Wayfair right here.
Okay. And you went over the other slide, the one before those slides, right? The one before the job listing.
I don't know if you wanted us to go back to the beginning of the companies that you have that are remote. If you wanted to talk about them or not. I basically just talked about what I knew about some of them.
Okay. If you could go back a slide for me. And thank you, Sabrina.
You're very welcome.
And it just pays to have good teammates, doesn't it? Thank you, Jesus. Go back another slide, Lamisha. And I do apologize for that. I don't know what happened. My again, please. My system just completely went black, and then it just kind of died on me. All right. So what I wanted to talk real briefly about, I don't know if did you cover this, Sabrina?
Yes, I did.
Okay. That there are several advantages to working remotely. For one thing, the company that you work for doesn't have to be in North Carolina. It doesn't have to be in Greensboro. You can work for companies that are on the other side of the country. You know, as a matter of fact, I worked for Apple from home for some time, and of course, Apple's headquarters is in California. You know, so it gives you the opportunity to have a variety of career opportunities. It really does. And the other advantage, you know, the disadvantage is that you're going to gain about 12 pounds. That's going to be the disadvantage from staying at home.
What we talked about, yeah.
And having all that, you know, that access to the refrigerator all the time. But the other advantage is, you know, the money that you save on gas, the wear and tear on your vehicle, all the other things, all that stuff is just incredible and works to your advantage. And it's an advantage for the corporation not to have to pay for brick and mortar, not to have to pay, you know, for you to have office space there. Right? Think about it. Office attire is optional. You don't have to get dressed up. You know, you can have shorts and t-shirt on, and no one needs to know. And some companies even offer split shifts for as like you can do 8 to 12, and then like say you need to pick your kids up from school, so you can have off like from 12 to 3, and then go back on and work from like 3 till 9. You know, if you need that, those are some of the advantages that you can have from working at home. All right, go ahead to the next slide, Lamisha. I'm sorry. And these are some of the companies here that I found. And what I did was I just did a basic search on the internet for companies that would allow you to work from home, that will allow work from home opportunity. Now, of the list that I have, the first I think 22 are companies that have had positions, I think, for the past 22 months available. So that's something to think about. And some of these are pretty good companies. And I did a little research. I don't know a lot about all of the companies, but I did some research on some of them. The Lionbridge and the Sites, those are basically staffing companies. The Concentra is a finance company, deals with banking and financial management. And also, of course, United Health Group is you know, that's self-explanatory. My computer just did that again, guys. I'm sorry. It just went completely black. Well, it came back. Oh, wait, there it goes again. What is going on here? All right, I'm back. I think. Let's. This is crazy. All right, Concentra United Health Group, Language Line Solutions. That's a company that actually offers positions for interpreters that speak different languages. Um, EF Education First. That is a company that hires teachers to work from home. And the good thing about those jobs is some of those jobs are actually can be for overseas, because there are, especially if you are degreed in and certified in English, there are other countries such as China and Japan that would hire you to teach English, and you can do it online. Go to the next slide, please. Humana, that's a great company. The Cactus Group. Let me see what I wrote about that. The Cactus Global Group. That's it just said that they allow work home opportunities for their administrative positions and things within their office. Aetna, of course. I think everybody's familiar with Aetna as an insurance company. And SAP. Amazon offers a tremendous amount of work from home positions, and with Amazon, you can actually they actually have positions in customer service as well as in logistics that you can actually work from home. And also with Amazon, I mean and let me say this for these companies, these are not minimum wage positions. These are positions that pay a decent wage. VMware is virtualware. That's a software company. CrowdStrike, Kforce is a staffing company. Sodexo is a staffing company, and Parexel also is an educational company. They also teach it's like a teaching or a tutoring type of environment. And next slide, please. I'm sorry, and on those first two slides, those are the companies that they said that have had positions available for the past 22 months. They've had open positions for work from home positions. These other companies also are hiring for work from home positions. Gartner and Syneos Health, as well as Alight and Wells Fargo. Banking companies usually, in their work from home position, these are usually like they do telemarketing and sales from home. They allow you to they actually allow you to purchase insurance, also or sell insurance. I'm sorry, sell insurance, and also they allow you to do mortgages and paperwork for mortgages online. Cisco is a software company. Paylocity is a payroll company. And Sodexo is on here again. Okay, if we go to the next slide, please. There's Kforce again, Apex Systems, Grand Canyon University, and this is an educational opportunity for teachers as well as for administrators. CVS Health also has customer service positions and telemarketing positions available online. Now, the thing in applying for these is we put the website on there so that you can just click the link and, well, not on the slide, but go to those web addresses, and they will it will give you the opportunity to apply for those positions. Those web addresses are not to like Indeed or anything like that. They are directly to the companies and then directly to their HR department. So if you would log on, fill out the application, someone there would get back with you. Okay, I'll go to the next slide, please. And these are still more companies. Wayfair has local positions here in Greensboro. Now, they have work from home positions, and also Wayfair is currently hiring in Greensboro for in-house positions for where they actually need you to come to their warehouse and come. But that is warehouse type of work. So they do have positions available right now. And the reason I know is because I put somebody in one of them last week. Okay, so they do have positions available. CSI companies, Johnson & Johnson, Aerotech. These are all. Aerotech is it's like a personnel company. They're a staffing company. They staff companies like Rubbermaid and things like that. Liberty Healthcare, American Express, and like once again, with American Express, it's the same as with any other banking organization. Those are customer service positions that are available to work from home. Now, also check this out. In most cases, if you are getting a work from home position, the only thing that they will require of you in most cases is that you have a computer if they're not going to provide one. In some cases, some companies will provide the equipment for you. And in other cases, what they'll do is they'll want you to have a computer. The main thing that you have to have is a old-fashioned hard line telephone. It can't be a wireless phone or cordless phone. It has to be a hardwired phone. So you would have to buy one of those, an old-fashioned phone, and you would need the internet, and that's usually it to be able to work for these positions. Government CIO, there are government positions. As a matter of fact, there are some positions also with the Department of Commerce available for the state of North Carolina that are work from home positions. Okay. Next slide, please. If there is another one, I don't know. Yep, I thought that was it. Okay, so there are positions available online, and all you have to do is go to those websites, fill out the application, and someone will get back with you. They will reach out to you. The opportunities, like we said, are unlimited. And if you need assistance with resumes or something, all you have to do is contact us here. Go to ncworks.com, complete the registration, attach your resume, and then contact the office here. And someone will respond to you, and you can let them know that you need assistance with your resume, and we will go in and take a look and make the changes or any necessary corrections that need to be done to it, and then we can notify you when that's done so that you can forward that resume on to whoever you're applying for. Okay. All right. Back to you guys.
Yes, and that is just to add to what you said. We're going to create a document with the listing of all of the sites you just listed, so people can just click it instead of writing it down or something. So that will be available later this afternoon on our social media, as well as NC Works, Partnership for Children in Guilford County, and the YWCA in High Point. So that listing will be available later this afternoon.
And again, we just thank everybody for joining us. We thank sincerely NC Works, Thaddeus, Sabrina, and your team that are on the call with us today. We sincerely thank all of you for your partnership. NC Works has been with us through programming since about January. We've been working with them, and we are so thankful for all of the resourcefulness and all of the work they are doing to get our community back to work, make sure folks have good resumes, have the interviewing skills needed to get jobs. We appreciate you. And we just want to leave you with some encouragement that if you're at home and you're seeking employment, don't give up. Don't stop. If it's a no this time, it could be a yes the next time. So don't stop. Don't give up. Reach out. There are resources here to help you. You see our contact information. And we hope you'll check out the sites that we post later today with the various jobs. We know we share it a lot, but there's a lot of opportunities out there to assist you in getting back to work. So again, thank you, and we hope that you'll join us next time.
Can I say one thing before we go? Let me
yes.
And one thing that you just said, you said that, we know it's hard and we know people are looking. And let me just say this, that not just for work home positions. If maybe working from home is not for you, I know that's what this is about this time, but there are companies, legitimate companies that are hiring right now, you know, and so what I'm asking you to do, if you're looking for one of those positions, is go to NC Works, complete the registration, upload your resume, and then call the office. And then what we will do is we will talk to you, determine what you're interested in, and we will find some look and see what's available out there. And if we need to contact those companies to let them know that you are looking, and if we need to be that middleman between you and that company, we can do that for you. Okay? So please try that.
And we also want to acknowledge that NC Works has a program for youth called Next Gen. Sabrina, if you'd like to just give an overview about Next Gen or one of your staff, just to talk about that and opportunities for youth out there as well.
Sure. What I wanted to do was I did want to introduce the staff that I brought on today because I wanted them to, everyone to get familiar with them. And I have Jeremiah McCafferty, who's our community outreach coordinator. And I have Rita Scott Johnson, who is our youth advocate, one of our youth advocates. And if Jeremiah, excuse me, would just come on and tell a little bit about our program so that everybody can see his face and know who he is. You all have seen me, but he is our community outreach.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Jeremiah again, Community Outreach Coordinator. We are a workforce development program that provides scholarships in short-term occupation training, paid work experiences, and direct employment assistance. All our services are free, and we're connected with schools like GTCC and North Carolina A&T for opportunities for you to go to school at no charge. If you're interested in services, you can always reach me directly at 336-270-9054. I'll also put my contact information in the chat bar. And yeah, we'll just connect you as best we can with hiring opportunities as well as resources out there, and just, you know, keep faith and stay connected with us. Oh, a question about someone who has concerned about their criminal background. Just recently, we had a seminar with the Southern Coalition for Social Justice. I'm not sure if you've heard of that organization, but they will assist you with expunging your record at no charge. You can connect with me and I can get you connected with them, but it's really possible. It's just someone, you know, just providing you that information that you may not know about, but it's out there. These resources are out there. Legal aid is out here. So we are comprehensive, 16 to 24-year-olds, but you know, if you're older than that, I can still connect you with that resource. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing that information. Does anyone else want to share anything from Next Gen?
This is Rita with Next Gen. I will say, for the person that had a question about their background, that is actually one of the barriers that we work with. So we have different programs and different ways that we try to assist people with those barriers. So don't worry about that. Like Jeremiah said, just reach out so that we can get you connected to see how we can assist.
And to piggyback on what Rita said as well, as far as Next Gen, there are companies out there that will hire those with criminal backgrounds. And we just have to sit down and talk with you. So do reach out to NC Works, and we can help you with this expungement of your charges and helping you to find companies that will hire with a criminal background. And that is it for NC Works Next Gen.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate, again, all of the resources that were shared today. We hope that you'll stay connected to us. We will have another virtual town hall coming in just a few
Hold on,
I
can't hear. I'm trying to figure this out.
With us to stay connected in other additional resources, and we hope that you have a wonderful day. Take care.
Yes, thank you, everyone.
Have a good one.
Thank you, guys. This was great. Thank you so much.
Thanks.